Hello everyone, Dan KBG Kune, Physiology and more, and the cold adaptation phase is done and over with. That doesn't mean that we are going to stop doing things for cold adaptation. That just means that there was only 3 phases. Phase 3 was the most intense. Go beyond that. Those of you who have gotten to the point of phase 3, just keep pushing. I mean, that's the main thing. So this week, I'm actually going to talk about shoulder training. Not just shoulder training in general, because I did something earlier in the summer, but this is going to be advanced shoulder training, showing everyone how it ties in to lots of different things. So for athletes especially, anyone in general, but for athletes especially, but also the general public, people who are somewhat ambitious about training, working out, things like that, getting in shape, whatever it may be, right? Why? So I'm going to say one thing. It is actually very important to train your shoulders in the wintertime. Okay, so why am I saying that? Well, number one, not everyone, but a good portion of us are actually shoveling snow, and you can really feel it in your shoulders. Okay, so by working those, it's going to help not only get stronger, but there's one concept that I truly believe that I talk about quite a bit, and it is this. Okay, basically, when you gain strength in a muscle, you increase the capacity, increase the volume of the capacity of the muscle to do work. Let me say that again. You increase the volume of the capacity of the muscle to do work. What that means is you increase how much you can use the muscle and how hard you can use the muscle for longer periods of time. So, for instance, if you're someone working in a factory, okay, and you just boom, use your hands all day, but you do nothing to strengthen, what's going to happen? You're going to get overuse injuries. And why is that? It's because you don't put a resistive force against it to make it stronger. Number one, you get used to the repetitive motion. Number two, by doing the repetitive motion, your muscles, your tendons, your ligaments and joints, all that, they just get tired of that shit. It's like, we're not going anywhere with this. We're not even maintaining. We're not getting stronger. So what else are we going to do? We're just going to give up and fail. That is how the body works. That is how the muscles work. So by increasing the strength in a muscle, you are going to increase the volume of the capacity for the muscle to do work. So with the shoulders, very important. One of the things that inspired me is because I realized I had a little bit of some shoulder pain, and I realized the main cause of it was because my posterior deltoid, or my rear shoulder muscle, and a little bit my medial or my middle, okay, was actually a little bit weak. Because I thought about it, it's like, wait a minute, I haven't been doing certain strengthening exercises for those. So you know what? Guess what? Since I've been starting that, the pain is almost completely gone now. I feel better. I can see more tone in my shoulders, and my shoulders are a lot stronger. I can do more than what I could before. Okay, there are 3 parts of shoulder muscle. There's the anterior deltoid or front shoulder muscle, your medial deltoid or your middle shoulder muscle, and your posterior deltoid or your rear shoulder muscle. We got to be working all of those. There's different ways to do that, which I'll explain throughout the week. Just want to tell you about the advanced shoulder training, which is going to include what I'm actually going to start terming as Dan science. And what I mean by Dan science is basically teaching you how to use your own physiology in a scientific aspect to apply it to yourself. Let's get out there, stay motivated, believe in yourself, believe you can do it, and believe that you deserve it. Let's get out there. Let's go.